A 6-week strike this past fall had the entire nation questioning the future of the auto industry, and more than 30,000 workers walked off the production line at more than 44 facilities in the United States. This as contract negotiations heated up between United Auto Workers and the big three auto manufacturers. On September 15th, UAW leaders called for a stand-up strike targeting specific plants across the country to walk out with little notice. This destabilized production, and while no local plants went on strike, the domino effect from the production halt was felt nationwide. Between October 25th and October 30th, a tentative agreement was reached with Ford, Stellantis, and General Motors, putting an end to that strike. And negotiations lasted over the span of almost 6 weeks. So let's break that down on what was included in the final contract. A general wage increase by 25% with a faster progression to top pay means an employee hired this year at $16 an hour could earn more than $40 an hour by the end of their contract. Now, the UAW told workers that this agreement would change lives, and that is how one local GM plant worker explained his experience to me. From barely making ends meet to now living comfortably with his family of 5.
Derek Adams of Lockport knows all too well what it's like to live paycheck to paycheck.
I understand what it means to to struggle, to not have a lot.
Adams began working at the General Motors Lockport location in February 2020 after working for Brunner International Incorporated in Medina. Any chance he could get overtime, he was up for it. But after the UAW reached a deal at the end of October for employees to receive a raise and more benefits, Adams says it has become a lifesaver.
I had to really manage my time, the money I made from it. And then once I got hired into GM, and I became a flex temp, I went from $14.60 to $18.34.
A positive step forward for Adams and his family of 5. It's enough for his wife to become a stay-at-home mom.
So that takes a lot of stress off my body now. My oldest is 10. My middle child, he's 4. He'll be 5 in June. Actually, I got 2 June babies, and then my little one that you just saw, he's a February baby. He'll be 1.
And now he doesn't have to worry about struggling to make ends meet.
That makes bills easier to manage money, easier to manage your time. Now you're not working 70 hours a week, 80 hours a week, just to make the same check.